institutions. A media release from the Higher Education Ministry states that the National Training Authority is mandated by the NTA Act 2002 to register and accredit tertiary institutions. Proprietors of all tertiary institutions, the dispatch adds, are therefore urged to register or re-register with the NTA for the 2012-2013 academic year. Institutions that fail to comply will be compelled to cease operations. The release ends. A two-week capacity enhancement exercise organized by the management of Gambia Radio and Television Services for broadcasters at Mile 7 ended on Friday. The in-house refresher and skills acquisition exercise is among a range of measures designed to arm reporters and program producers with new production and presentation skills. Mama J reports.
Resource development is said to be an important aspect for the improvement of any organization or institution, hence the need for this capacity building program for the staff of GRTS Radio. The training meant to enhance the skills of the radio broadcasters, especially the new staff, took participants through the basics of broadcasting. The director of radio programs, GRTS, Alhaji Seringfai, believes an institution is as good as its people. He urged participants to have passion for the profession, adding that capacity building is one of GRTS's priorities.
If the staff are not trained to do their work properly, the output would definitely be not as good as we would expect. So training is a priority in our agenda, and this is not the end. We will continue to try to develop the skills of staff that are working with us, build their skill on the job, training on the job.
For the senior manager radio program, Sabel Bajan Jain, no amount of call is enough for the broadcasters to develop themselves in a profession that is described as noble, dynamic, but challenging.
The sessions have been very interactive, very fruitful. You have a lot of potentials, and we would like you to harness those potentials, and we are making ourselves readily available to achieve that target.
The chairman, GRTS Board of Directors, Marcel Tomasi, highlighted creativity as an important element in program production and presentation.
You are the frontliners. You are the people that are heard. You are the people that are seen. So it is up to you to benefit greatly from the training you have received in the service of the people. You make minds, you mold minds, you persuade minds. That is your job. And you must perform it with sincerity, with dedication, and with honesty.
The Acting Director General of GRTS, Malik Jones, underscored the importance of the training he said is one of the series to be organized by his institution every 6 months. Mr. Jones urged participants to build on what they've already been given and reveal plans to organize a similar training on IT.
Gone are the days when we were going to cater for bad journalists in this institution. I mean, this training comes in the wake of criticism, which is very good for us. I mean, I like people who criticize GRTS. It gives us the urge to do more to better. I mean, as a matter of fact, training has been absent in this institution, and that is why maybe we are lacking in some areas. But I can also assure you that during our time too, what the opportunity you are having now, we did not have that opportunity. But then we found here people we regard as peers, a string of good broadcasters. The competition was very high. I told you this in the beginning. And we all looked at these people. The aspiration was there.
A participant, Madeleine Baji, thanked GRTS management and resource persons for training them extensively on the important aspects of journalism.
The Acting Director General has said it here, that this is going to be a continuing process, the training. But I will still want to go ahead and appeal that this will be just a series of them. whether here in the Gambia or outside, we will definitely appreciate it, because you all know how important training is to every institution. If you train us, yes, it will be good for us personally, but it will also help the institution a great deal. So this is an appeal on behalf of my colleagues.
Participants who were issued with certificates said the training has exposed them to many areas of broadcasting, including the ethics of journalism, news gathering and writing skills, interviewing techniques, news presentation and program production. Mama J, GRTS.
The monthly cleanup exercise, or Operation Clean the Nation, initially slated for Saturday the 28th of July 2012, has been postponed until further notice. A media release from the National Environment Agency attributes the postponement to the holy month of Ramadan. Well, you can follow GRTS on our website, and that's on www.grts.gm. There you can also monitor GRTS radio live. Well, time now to take our first break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the international news. Stay tuned then.
It is a story of a land, of a people, where communication has been our song, our drumbeat. We sing with hearts full of joy. We dream of a better future, one that is upon us now. This is who we are. We are close to the heart of the world. We are as old as time. The soul of man began with us. We are Africa.
Welcome back to GRTS News. Rwandan officials have denied allegations that Kigali is fueling the rebellion in DR Congo's North Kivu region. The United States has withdrawn a $200,000 aid package to support a Rwandan military academy. Other countries such as the Netherlands have also cut economic aid to Rwanda. We have details in this report.
The United States has announced that it would be withdrawing aid to Rwanda's military. The decision comes after a report by the United Nations that says Kigali is backing M23 rebels fighting government forces in North Kivu in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Well, you know, this is
but Rwandan authorities have denied any link with the Congolese rebels.
One thing, and Rwanda is not and will not be supporting any uprising or rebellion in a neighboring country. We have no motive. We have no interest, especially that we have been working well and securing our own borders.
Kigali insists that the U.S.'s decision is not justified and that the UN report is flawed.
It would have been better for the U.S. or any other of our partners to actually take a decision based on clear evidence, not on allegations.
The United States cut $200,000 in aid that was planned for a military academy, but other forms of aid will remain in place. The aid cut is significant because Washington has been a strong supporter of Rwanda in the past. But now the United States seems to be sending the message that no violation of international law will be tolerated. And now other countries are following their lead as the situation in the Democratic Republic of Congo is deteriorating. Holland has also announced that it would be cutting 5 million euros in aid to Rwanda. And Scandinavian countries have also postponed a 39 million euro aid package. All signs that Rwanda may be losing several of its international economic partners.
While the battle for Aleppo, Syria's largest city, continues to intensify as the United States sounds alarm bells. Washington says it fears Syrian government troops may carry out a massacre in Aleppo. The U.S. State Department says it has received credible reports that pro-government forces are deploying tanks and using